Have you ever found yourself lingering at the edge of the ethereal, contemplating the presence of spiritual gifts? These questions are whispers in the wind, echoes of the enigmatic, enticing us to journey beyond the known into the mystical realms of the spiritual. Spiritual powers are not the phantoms of man's fancy, nor are they echoes of ancient tales. They are palpable forces, faint whispers that dwell within us, slumbering until stirred. These gifts announce in various forms, from the subtle whisperings of intuition to potent healing energies, each as individual as the soul from which they spring. In this expansive tapestry of spiritual potential, a select few resonate on a different frequency. These are the Lightworkers, the keepers of spiritual fire. They are not ascetics, lost in secluded monasteries or hermits hidden in remote mountains. They could be your neighbor, your confidant, or perhaps they could be you. They are distinguished by their ability to tap into this spiritual wellspring. Channeling its force to sow the seeds of positive lightworkers are recognized by their profound empathy, their intuitive affinity with the cosmos, and an insatiable yearning to create a world in harmony. Their spiritual gifts are not merely personal treasures, but sacred tools wielded in their mission to dispel darkness, mend wounds, inspire hearts, and elevate spirits. But what is a lightworker? How does one discern their existence within? How do these spiritual gifts reveal themselves, and how can they be nurtured? What ripples do lightworkers send through the fabric of our reality? These are the enigmas we will probe as we embark on this voyage of spiritual revelation, a voyage that will transport to the heart of spiritual powers, traverse the spectrum of lightworker abilities, and guide us towards embracing and nurturing these divine endowments. On the expedition to unveil spiritual abilities, our first destination is the realm of lightworkers. So shall we together step into the unknown, into the realm of the divine? Lightworkers, those enigmatic souls kindled with ethereal brilliance, often move unseen yet leave profound impact. These rare beings are custodians of an inner light, a radiant beacon of hope and healing, which they selflessly disseminate to the world them. So, what is the true nature of these ethereal lightworkers? Essentially, they are individuals who are touched by a profound spiritual calling, an inner compulsion to cast a radiant glow of love, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment upon the world. They are conduits of empathy, compassion, and their essence is an innate inclination towards service. Their life's purpose transcends the pedestrian, reaching out towards the celestial and divine. This does not suggest that lightworkers are a distinct breed or somehow superior. They're ordinary folks, just like you and me, but with an extraordinary commitment to nurturing and utilizing spiritual gifts for the welfare of all. They could be educators, therapists, artists, scholars, or even the humble person at your local grocery store. Their societal roles may differ, but their common thread is an underlying mission to the world with light and healing. You may be curious, how do these mystical lightworkers employ their spiritual abilities? The answer is as diverse as they are. Some might channel their abilities through ancient healing practices like Reiki or crystal healing. Some might infuse their gifts into the realm of arts, creating music, art, or literature that inspires. There are those who wield their empathic abilities to counsel and provide emotional support. The avenues of expression are endless, yet their central intent remains: to illuminate the world, to mend, and to uplift. They draw their gifts not for personal advancement, but to inspire, console, and shepherd others towards their spiritual awakening. Lightworkers are endowed with unique abilities, each as varied as the individual themselves. And in the ensuing segment, we'll voyage deeper into the mystical landscape of these abilities, aiding you in understanding and possibly even unearthing your latent potential as a lightworker. Picture a myriad of colors cast by a prism as it disperses light. That's the diverse universe of lightworkers, an array of spiritual abilities painting a celestial tableau. Each lightworker, akin to individual prisms, refracts their own unique colors, their own special spiritual gifts. This varied kaleidoscope is what breathes life into the radiant cosmos. At the heart of this spectrum are the healers, the spiritual apothecaries. They act as conduits for universal energy, mending more than just physical ailments. They stitch together the torn fabric of emotions and spirituality. They are the cosmic tranquilizers, the harbingers of harmony, and the craftsmen of spiritual equilibrium. Moving along the spectrum, we find the empaths. These lightworkers possess an ability that defies the ordinary, a psychic resonance with the feelings and emotions of others. They act as your emotional mirror, reflecting your deepest sentiments, comprehending you on an almost ethereal plane. Empaths are the cosmic comforters, the spiritual nurturers, and the carriers of deep, compassionate understanding. Further down, we uncover those gifted with the third eye of intuition. These lightworkers can perceive the unseen, sense the impending, and decipher the unspoken. They are the celestial soothsayers, the spiritual oracles, and the guides through the mysteries. Of them, there are those who can shape the very energy that binds the universe. These lightworkers can understand, channel, and transform energy, purifying spaces, crafting protective auras, and manipulating the energy that courses through us all. They are the cosmic guardians, the spiritual purifiers, and the equilibrium of energy. However, remember, these are just mere colors in the spectrum. Each lightworker is a prism reflecting a unique blend of these abilities and possibly many more. One might be a healer with the third eye of intuition, while another might be an empath with the ability to sculpt energy. The permutations are as infinite and unique as the lightworkers themselves. Above all, it's important to note that these abilities are not a means for self-exaltation. They are celestial gifts to be used for the symphony of the greater good. Each lightworker, with their unique spectrum of abilities, plays their own harmonious note in this universal orchestra. Have you ever pondered, am I destined to be a lightworker? These mystical gifts may be slumbering within you, awaiting the dawn of realization. Venturing into your lightworker abilities is akin to embarking on a grand odyssey, where the destination isn't a location but a transcendental state of existence. It's a voyage of self-revelation and spiritual illumination. This journey requires an open mind, an accepting heart, and an audacious desire to dive into the fathomless depths of your own psyche. You see, our lightworker gifts are not something we, but an inherent part of our spiritual entity. They might be concealed by the mundanity of everyday life, societal norms, or our own insecurities and doubts, but rest assured, they lie within us, like hidden treasures waiting to be unveiled. So how do we excavate these mystical treasures? How do we awaken to our lightworker potential? The first step is self-realization. It's about becoming aware of our thoughts, our feelings, our responses. It's about witnessing ourselves without judgment, with benevolence and empathy. With growing awareness, we understand our true selves better, and we are able to tap into our inner enlightenment. Then we synchronize with our intuition, our spiritual compass, our divine GPS. It directs us towards our higher calling, towards our lightworker potential. We harmonize with our intuition by listening, by silencing the cacophony of the external world and tuning into the gentle murmurs of our souls, by trusting our feelings, our instincts, the gut reactions that often lead us to uncharted territories. This process of self-realization and attunement is not a singular event, an ongoing mystical journey, a ceaseless spiritual unfolding. Each day we unravel another layer, discover another piece of the cosmic puzzle, and with each piece we gain insight into our lightworker potential, our innate capacity to heal, to inspire, to bring about positive change in the universe. Unveiling your lightworker potential is a mystical voyage of self-revelation and spiritual ascension. You are embarking on a spiritual expedition of self-evolution. And remember, you are never alone. You are part of a spiritual collective, a tribe of lightworkers, all traversing this path together. Together, we radiate a brighter light. Diving deeply into the mystical ocean of your potential is merely the first stage. Refining your inherent abilities requires conscious intent, consistent discipline, and unwavering patience. As we embark on an exploration of the Lightworker's terrain, it is vital to note that these esoteric abilities, much like seeds, call for a nurturing environment to bloom. Consider the sacred ritual of meditation, a centuries-old practice with profound spiritual implications. By silencing the chatter of the mind, you're crafting an inner sanctuary for your spiritual gifts to emerge and thrive. Regular meditation fine-tunes your internal compass, heightening your intuitive and empathic faculties. It's akin to the frequency on a radio until the noise fades and a crystal-clear, resonant signal emerges. Next, let's touch upon the mystical realm of energy work. As lightworkers, we serve as channels for divine energy, holding the potential for healing and metamorphosis. Esoteric modalities such as Reiki, Qigong, or even yoga can bolster your capacity to direct this energy more proficiently. Much like a finely tuned instrument, these practices enable you to resonate with the universal energy currents. magnifying your potency to usher in light and healing to the world. The significance of spiritual guidance in this journey should not be undermined either. Whether through a mentor, a spiritual tutor, or a fellowship of lightworkers, guidance can shed valuable insights and provide essential support on your path. We are, after all, not solitary entities, but woven into an intricate cosmic matrix. Intention setting, too, wields immense power. By establishing a precise, concentrated intention, you can steer your spiritual evolution in the direction that is in harmony with your unique Lightworker's calling. It's reminiscent of setting a compass for your spiritual odyssey, guiding you towards your authentic path. And lastly, remember the virtue of patience. Your journey as a Lightworker is not a race towards an end, but a voyage of self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Each stumble, each question, each is integral to your unique spiritual path. In this journey, it's crucial to embrace self-care and self-love. Honor your physical body, emotional health, and mental peace. You can't dispense from an empty vessel. To radiate your light brilliantly, you must first ensure that you are imbued with it. With relentless pursuit and commitment, you can tap into and harness the transformative power of your Lightworker abilities. Lightworkers, while their influence may seem subtle, serve as the critical catalyst for world transformation and spiritual evolution. These extraordinary beings, gifted with unique spiritual capabilities, act as luminary guides in the shadowy recesses of our lives, directing us on the path self-discovery and enlightenment. Lightworkers are our world's unseen healers. Their touch, tangible or intangible, imparts comfort to the worn-out souls and relief to the distressed. Imagine them carrying an invisible salve, gently healing the world's wounds one heart at a time. They have an uncanny ability to locate those in despair, those starved for a glimmer of hope, those longing for a hint of love, and they illuminate their lives with their radiant energy. The reach of Lightworkers, however, transcends the individual. They play a pivotal role in the spiritual awakening of our collective consciousness. They ignite the kindling of awareness within us, prompting us to question, to search, to evolve. They help us peel back the layers of delusion that obscure our sight, enabling us to perceive the world and ourselves in a more profound, clear light. They are the silent agents for societal metamorphosis, the ones who confront the status quo, interrupt harmful patterns, and prompt positive transformation. They are the dreamers who envisage a world where love vanquishes hate, where serenity supplants conflict, where unity outshines division. And they are not just dreamers. They take action, persevere, strive until their dreams metamorphose into reality. Their impact, though it might seem understated, is profound and enduring. Their power, although gentle, is potent and transformative. Through their existence, their words, their deeds, Lightworkers induce a wave of transformation that transcends borders and cultures. They are the unheralded heroes of our world, the champions of love and light, the silent revolutionaries orchestrating world transformation from within. As a Lightworker, your abilities, your gifts, your light can be the spark for change, the beacon of hope, the wellspring of healing this world so intensely yearns for. You have the power to incite change. You have the power to transform the world. Summon your internal Lightworker and allow your extraordinary gifts to gleam brightly in this life. Within the realm of existence, each one of us is endowed with a distinct set of spiritual capabilities. These gifts are the keys, yearning to unlock portals to comprehension, empathy, and a profound bond with the cosmos. It's high time to seize these keys, to summon your inner Lightworker. But where to begin? It initiates with acceptance. Acceptance of your spiritual offerings, acceptance of your potential, and acceptance of the magnificently deep impact you can imprint on this life. Revel in the radiance of your inner light, and let it steer you towards your true calling. Once your Lightworker capabilities have been acknowledged, it's the moment to enhance them. Foster your gifts like a botanist nurturing their cherished flora. Hydrate them with wisdom, trim them with practice, and provide them with ample sunlight. The sunlight of your awareness, focus, and determination. As you develop your capabilities, they will bloom. And as they bloom, so will your comprehension of yourself and your role in the universe. You'll discover that summoning your inner Lightworker leads to personal satisfaction on a plane you may never have perceived. It's akin to discovering a missing puzzle piece you weren't aware you needed. However, this journey is not just about personal satisfaction. It's about the positive shift you can instigate in the world. Whether it's through healing, guidance, inspiration, or merely being a soothing presence, your Lightworker gifts can leave a concrete, significant impression. Never belittle the potency of your light. Even the smallest flicker can provide heat and light. And when your light merges with the light of other Lightworkers, it can transform into a glowing beacon, radiant enough to dispel even the darkest shadows. Bear in mind, as a Lightworker, your light is a guide for others, leading them on their spiritual exploration. So let it shine, let it prosper. Summon your internal Lightworker, and behold the remarkable transformation that ensues. As we journeyed through the realm of Lightworkers and their spiritual capabilities, we traced a path from the initial discovery to the nurturing and flourishing, the consequential impact, and ultimately, the acceptance. We ventured into the mystifying world of spiritual talents, illuminating the fascinating notion of Lightworkers. These exceptional beings, equipped with a variety of spiritual gifts, act as lighthouses of positivity, altering the world one individual at a time. We embarked upon the vibrant panorama of Lightworker skills, a rich mosaic of spiritual offerings. We understood the importance of unveiling these dormant abilities within us and the significance of them to reach their zenith. Remember, the growth of these talents is not quest, but a shared voyage towards illumination. We delved into the profound influence of Lightworkers, their power to heal, uplift, and motivate. Embracing your inner Lightworker indeed is a journey that transcends the individual self, spreading outwards to impact the lives of others. May your evolution as a Lightworker bring illumination, healing, and transformation to you and those in your sphere. As we conclude this journey, we encourage you to explore your own spiritual capabilities as a Lightworker. If you found this content enlightening and wish to continue this journey of discovery, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement fuels us to bring you more on Lightworkers, spiritual growth, and the enigmatic realm of spiritual talents. Remember, the journey towards illumination begins with a single step. Take that step today.